What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Common Sense Living. In today's episode, I want to talk about tips that I have for stacking silver. Now, first tip I have is that don't worry about everyday price. This isn't cryptocurrency. It's not penny stocks. And I understand that watching the price every day is fun, and often sometimes it can present buying opportunities. But this shouldn't affect your stacking strategy overall. Now, for me, I tend to dollar cost average, but I also make big purchases from time to time to take advantage of lower premiums that you could get with those big purchases. Still, buying a little every couple of weeks or months has a lot of advantages too. Remember, precious metals should retain their value for the most part and in the long run appreciate. It's not guaranteed, but history is definitely on its side. Now, my second piece of advice is to buy from a reputable dealer. And this is especially true if you're first starting out. You're going to want to buy from someone that's reputable, that's well known, and personally, I would suggest the big bullion dealers like APMEX, SD Bullion, JM Bullion. There's a few others in there you could throw. And you might have a local shop that's great too. But remember, you're much more likely, in my opinion, to not good as good of a deal at a local shop. Remember, those local shops, they have more overhead. Um, than the big bullion dealers. So they're not going to be able, you're going to most likely be paying higher premiums with that. And often I hear and talk to people about deals that they found. And unless you have some way to test the silver or the gold, I would be weary of looking places like eBay, other places like um, that sell like Etsy, those sorts of places. Be very careful about who you're buying from, what you're buying. If it's something's listed at spot price, it's probably, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Now, the third tip I have is understanding premiums and what you should be paying. And I could do multiple episodes on this, just like the first 2 points. But the gist of this is that um, silver's valued at spot price, which is really just the market price of the metal. The premium is going to be what the amount is, the value over that spot price, over that market price that you're paying. So, spot price, it's determined by a number of things like supply and demand, geopolitical tension, industrial demand, especially for silver more than gold. Platinum and palladium, those precious metals, they're heavily influenced by auto trends, auto demand. And now the premium you pay will depend on a number of things for in terms of silver or gold, whether you're buying coins or whether you're buying rounds and as well as the as brand. So as demand increases, expect your silver price premium to increase. And if you sell with demand high, like right now, it's definitely possible to get over that spot price, over that market price, especially for popular coins like American Silver Eagles. Buying round coins or bars affect those premiums as well. So typically, rounds and coins, they have higher premiums because they cost more to manufacture. So we can expect the percentage premium to be higher on a 1 ounce coin than, say, for example, a 100 ounce bar or a 10 ounce bar. Now, brand can matter as well, as some mints are going to have lower premiums, some will have higher, and I think that this is really something that varies from time to time as some things come in vogue and then they fall out of vogue. So I don't really put too much into the brand or where it's coming from, as long as it's something where I know what the metal is. I always look for those low premium percentages. Now, my last tip is to collect a variety of silver, and this means an assortment of bars and coins. It's important not to try and over diversify and just be buying everything, because then that can lead to burnout, and it's really going to be something where you may overextend yourself. And I'd also say don't buy everything from the same brand or mint or from the same country and not all the same size. Now, some people collect all the same things, like for example, 1 ounce coins or 1 ounce rounds, and that's fine. But for me, I personally prefer to keep my bars on the bigger side, either 10 ounce or 100 ounce, and my coins small, 1 ounce or less. I don't prefer larger coins. I also don't prefer very small bars. That's just my personal preference. And with gold, I don't go over 1 ounce coins, um, as it's simply a matter there of really just staying within budget. So I've got some fractional gold, some pre 33 gold, but there, getting a 10 ounce gold bar, that's not something that's within my budget, although that's a long-term goal I have. So let me know any other thoughts you have on this. Please comment that in the video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. Thanks.